That was categorizing the words according to their illness and their symptoms. If you have done, so can we have a look at the answers? Are you ready to check your work? Now, illness. If the illness is a sore throat, the symptom will be lost voice. If the illness is, please keep on doing the checking. I'm watching you. Be attentive. If the illness is tummy ache, then the symptom is tummy hurts, feel sick. If the illness is a cold, the symptom can be either blocked nose or running nose. Now, if the illness is a fever, the symptom can be shivering, no energy, or sweating. If the illness is a headache, the symptom is head hurt. Then if the illness is a cough, the symptom is chesty cough. So these were the common illness and their symptoms. So now we are going to start our new lesson. Are you ready to start the new lesson? Be ready with your book at page number 21. Are you ready? Okay. Now this is about word study. So in word study today, we are going to study about collocations, right? So let's see what are collocations. Collocation is the combination of two words, co and location. Co means together and location means place, right? So the pair or group of words which are placed together in English are called collocation. Okay, so what is a collocation? Is made up of two or more words that are commonly used together in English. Interestingly, there is no rule to learn them. You just have to read more and listen more to learn which word can be placed next to a word. Right? There is no such rule. You just have to listen more, as these are the commonly used in their native language. Okay, the native people use all these words together. So there are, I'm going to show you some of the example of collocations. Now, the first example, the first verb I have taken is make. Okay, how we can use this one with another word? Bed. Make plus bed. Make bed. I need to make the bed every day. In the previous lesson, you have learned that mother has set a rule that children have to make their bed every day. Okay, now the next example is do homework. Do homework. So you can use it in a sentence in this way. I do the homework on time. I do the homework on time. It is very important for you children to do the homework on time. So these are the two examples I have shown you for collocation. Now see some more examples. Okay, Before we see the more example, there are different types of collocation. A noun plus noun collocation, a verb plus noun collocation, a adjective plus noun collocation. So there are different type of collocation, but here in this lesson we are going to study about verb collocation. Some of the most common collocation involves verb plus noun. Collocation which are used in everyday situations. Here are some example of verb collocations. The first verb is feel. Feel bad. You may say, I feel bad for poor. Feel hot. I feel hot in fever. I feel sorry for not listening to my mother. Feel sad. I feel sad when I lose my precious things. Feel happy. I feel happy when someone appreciates me. Now there is another verb, have got. Now look at very carefully. We can use the noun job with it. Have got job. I have got a job. Okay, have earache. I have got earache. I have got I have got an interview. I have time for you. I have got some time to play cricket. I have got feelings for poor. Okay, this way you can use. Now I have for the further drill, I have given you some more verbs. The verbs I have used the same verbs in the sentences. You may use them like this. Feel. I feel tired. I have got no energy to work. She feels warm. Got fever. I am feeling excited. I have got a surprise for you. So this is the way we can use these verb collocations. Now for your further practice, before we start the exercise that is on page number 21, I'm going to play the CD1 track 8. Once again, you have to listen the CD carefully, the track carefully, and side by side you have to read it. I'm showing you the that conversation between doctor and the patient. You have to read it.
Hello, Maria. What's the matter?
Well, I've got a stomachache and I feel sick.
How long has it been hurting you?
Since yesterday afternoon when I came back from my friend's party.
What did you eat?
I ate a few sandwiches, some crisps, and 2 large slices of chocolate cake.
Well, it sounds to me like you ate too much chocolate cake. You need to drink lots of water today and no chocolate. 2. Hello, Abdul. What seems to be the matter?
I've got a sore throat and I've lost my voice.
Yes, I can hear. Let's have a look at your throat. Say ah.
Ah.
Yes, it's very red. Does it hurt when you swallow?
Yes, it does.
Well, You need to drink a lot of liquids and take this medicine twice a day. 3. Hello, Maya. What's the matter?
I feel very cold and I keep shivering. My head hurts too.
Have you been sweating at night?
Yes, a lot.
Well, I think you have a cold and a fever. Let me take your temperature. Open your mouth and put the thermometer under your tongue. Oh yes, 38.5. You'll need to take this medicine every 4 hours and drink lots of water and fruit juices. 4. Hello, Jess. What's wrong?
Well, I keep sneezing all the time, and I got earache too.
Have you been coughing?
No, I haven't, but I feel dizzy and I've got a very blocked nose.
Okay, you are dizzy because of the earache and you've got a cold. You need to keep warm, rest, and drink lots of water. I'll give you some medicine for the earache.
Okay, children, you have shared that track, and in that track you must have noticed that they have used some of the collocations. Have you? I have, feel dizzy. I haven't feel, uh, I have a cold. You have a cold. Like this, they have used some of the collocations. Now, what they want you to do is, they want you to practice some of the uh, uh, words and their correct phrases. These are the collocations. It is on page number 21, activity 6, word study. If you have find it, you can do it on the book, right? They had given you some of the words in the box and the phrases they had given you on that pages they had shown. I feel, she feels, he feels. These are the phrases you have to use them with the, you have to choose a word from the box that goes correctly with it, with these phrases. And the second one is I have, or she's got, he's got. So this is the way you can use. I'll give you a minute to complete it. The words they had given you: a cold, sick, a headache, dizzy, a sore throat, cold, stomach ache, a blocked nose. Yes, you can do this work on your book. This is these are all taken from that CD. You have to put these words with the right phrase. Select a word from the box and put them with the right phrase. Okay, if you have done, look at the answers, have a self-check. It is, I feel cold, she feels cold, he feels cold. So if you are selecting the word cold, it will go with the phrase, I feel cold, she feels cold, he feels cold. Then I feel sick, she feels sick, he feels sick. I feel dizzy, She feels dizzy. He feels dizzy. Now come to the next phrase. That is, I have a cold. I have a cold. She, uh, she's got cold. A cold. He's got a cold. I have a headache. She's got a headache. He's got a headache. I have a sore throat. She's she's got a sore throat. He's got a sore throat. I have a, I have stomachache. She's got stomachache. He's got stomachache. I have a blocked nose. He's got a blocked nose. He's got a blocked nose. Now, if your answers are correct, shall we move to the next? Please check your answers. The CD is with your in your book. If you have the book, you have the CD. Okay, good. Shaya, Nazim, done. Good. Okay. Now, if you have done, we can move to the next activity. There is another activity they have designed for you just for your further practice so that you may have a command on it, right? Now you have to complete the earlier what you were doing, you were selecting the words for the correct phrase. Now you have to use the correct phrase to complete the sentence. Now this is already, it is also in your book at page number 21. Complete the sentences. Use he, she, feels, or he's got, she's got. I'll give you a minute to complete it. Working, I am already playing it for you. You can listen to it. And for further, what you can do is you can go to YouTube page, Anthonian Kent, and you can listen that CD once again. When you are sitting in the class, you must be very much attentive. If it is not working, you have an option to go to YouTube Anthonian's Kent page. There they are uploading all these lectures. You can follow that one. In the class, you should be very much attentive. If you don't have the CDs or either your CDs are not working. Okay, if you have done, shall we move to the answers? Okay. Okay, write the first one. What is the first one? He dash a headache. Which phrase will go with it? Okay. Has he is the single person, third person pronoun, so you can't use have. You either you can use has. The phrase they had given to you is got. She's got. He's got or he's got. So he's got a headache. Now come to the next one. Number 2, she dash a sore throat. Not feels a sore throat. No. No, not feels a sore. No, it is not correct. Yes, she's got a sore throat. Okay, come to the next one. Which one? Okay, number 2 is she's feel a sore throat. Okay, number 3, he dash a cough. He he's got a cough. Okay, she's dash a cold. She feels okay. She's got a cold. She feels cold. He feels sick. Now come and check your answers. Number 1, he's got a headache. Okay. If it is correct, put a tick. Number 2, she's got a sore throat. Number 3 is he got a cough. Number 4, she's got a cold. Number 5 is she feels cold. Number 6 is he feels sick. She feels cold. He feels sick. If all are correct, so put a tick. Otherwise, you have to do the correction just now. Is it done? Now we have to come to the homework. So in every class, I'm giving you the homework. You have to note it down in your diary that you have to do the worksheet that is uploaded on your WhatsApp group. Okay. So you have to follow that WhatsApp group for your homework. It is for the further practice of collocations. So here in the worksheet, there is a sick note. Sick note is usually an application that is written by your parents when you get sick and you are unable to go to school. Now here they had given you 2 of the sick notes, and there is some you have to read the sick note and you have to use the correct verb with the noun. If the noun is a headache, which verb you have to use? Got or feels a headache, right? This is dear Mrs. Perkins. Natasha's won't be in school today because she's got feels a headache and she feels got sick. She hasn't got feel a fever, so I hope she will be back to school tomorrow. From Natasha's dad. Now the second one is also a sick note, that is Mr. Pranshi. Muhammad isn't feel well today. He feels has got a stomach ache and he has got feel sick. He has got feel no energy and he's got is shivering a lot too. I hope he'll be back to school on Monday. From mom. Muhammad's mom, right? So you have to choose the option, correct phrase to complete that one, right? So this is your worksheet. It will be uploaded on your WhatsApp group. You can find that over there and you can do it in your English B work. As it is a grammar work, you can do this work in your English B copy, right? Two of the activities you have done in English book, and this worksheet you can note down in your English B copy and be ready on uh, tomorrow with your homework, right? I hope so that it is very much clear to you and it will be easy for you to do this work. Things are clear to you. So I'll take a leave from you till tomorrow. And before we leave the meeting, I want to take your attendance